Hello and welcome to this Whiteboard Wednesday. My name is Chris Kirsch. I'm the Senior Product Marketing Manager here for Metasploit at Rapid7. Today I'd like to talk to you about why antivirus evasion is actually a good thing and why we decided to bring that into the product. So before we go into what Metasploit does, let me talk a little bit about how malicious attackers are evading antivirus solutions. So if you've got a malicious attacker, they usually use their own custom payloads to take over and control a target computer. What antivirus solutions are really good at is recognizing code that they've seen before. So if you've had a certain virus out, a certain piece of malware out on the internet, they flag that through a signature, and they also look at the behavior and try to fingerprint a piece of malware through what's called heuristics. So looking at the behavior, does it look like it's behaving in a bad way, and then they flag it. Now, malicious attackers, because they create their own payloads, can get around antivirus solutions because their own development really hasn't been seen in the wild before, and the antivirus vendors can't create a signature for it, and they're also getting better and better at getting around the heuristics. So when you use Metasploit, what you're trying to do is you're trying to simulate what a real-life attacker does, because you want to check, would a real-life attacker be able to penetrate my network? So with Metasploit Framework, that has become increasingly difficult because Metasploit Framework is an open-source product, and its source code and payloads are publicly available and free for everybody to have a look at. So all the antivirus companies have analyzed the payloads and created signatures for them, created heuristics for them, and even when you try to encode the payloads inside Metasploit Framework with some of the tools that we give you, they get flagged because also the encoding practices are open source and are available. So it's become really, really hard with Metasploit Framework to get through on a machine and compromise a machine when it has antivirus. So what does that mean for a penetration tester? It means two things. Either your penetration test fails and you can't actually get into the target because you get stopped by antivirus, but it gives you a false sense of security, because if you can't get in, but a malicious attacker can get in, that really increases your risk of a breach because you're blind on this angle. The alternative is that you create your own custom payloads in the same way that the malicious attackers do. But when you do that, it takes a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, and a lot of trial and error trying to get past a particular specific antivirus solution that this customer has that you're testing. So it really hurts your productivity, and it can take a few hours up to a day to evade any single antivirus solution. So what we've done in the latest edition of Metasploit Pro is to generate what we call dynamic payloads. So these are generated each time that you use them, and they look different each time that you generate them, making it really difficult for the antivirus vendors to create a signature for them. We also use methods that are non-suspicious, so that the antivirus solutions have a hard time picking up on the behavior through their heuristics. So that helps you to really give a real-life scenario, a realistic scenario and assessment of the security of your network and of your defensive solutions, because you're essentially holding yourself to the same bar as the malicious attackers out there, and you can do it in a very efficient and productive way. So if you would like to try that out, we have a free trial of Metasploit Pro on our website, rapid7.com. You can download it, get started, test it out for 7 days. And you'll see how easy it is. So on the start screen, you'll see the payload generator button. Please use the dynamic payloads, because those get generated each time, and give it a try. So I hope this has been useful, and see you next week. Thank you.